I thought I was brave and I had a lot of guts. In my life, I would face anything and anybody. When I was 15, I was with two of my friends and we were attacked by about, I don't know, 10, 15 people, and I ran. I ran away. And my two friends got a real bad beating. I thought, was I stupid? Was I a coward? Or did I do the right thing running away? I think I did anyway. You know, and I've gone through all my life being little, fighting anybody and anybody. I'll tell you one story. My wife met me at the Wimpy Bar at Clapham, and I could see she was upset. So I said, what's happened? Nothing. Come on, tell me, what's happened? And she told me some guy touched her leg on the bus. I said, right, where's he gone? And she said, oh, he's gone down in the underground. So I've gone down there. And I promise you, this is a true story. If you ever get to meet my wife, ask her. Anyway, so I went down there, and there was about 10 yobbos, you know, really loud, drunken people getting on the train, and I stuck my foot in. I said, which one was it? I said, I couldn't care less, I'd have taken 10 on. I'd have got beaten, but, you know, that was it, I was fearless. And she said, no, it's not none of them. She said, oh, it's that guy over there. She's pointed this giant of a man, I tell you what, he must have been that tall. He was at least 6'6". And I walked up to him, I said, what did you do to my bird? He said, nothing. He said, I only said hello to her on the bus. Well, I've got to tell you, my feet left the ground when I smacked him. On the side of his head, and he went straight down. So that's what I was like in the old days. I will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. But you know, am I brave? I've been for a few blood tests, and on Wednesday I'm going to see a consultant. Now, in my head, like we all think, in my head I think I'm dying. But you know, to me, to die is gaining Christ. Not worried about death, but I'm so worried about it because I'm going to leave everybody behind that I love. My family, and you lot, believe it or not. I often think about all of you as my family. You know, but when you're facing something like that, you have to think to yourself, you know, do I really want to go? No, I don't. Because I'd rather live to preach the word and to help people. So I've discovered that I'm not brave anymore. And that's all I've got to say.
Well, we'll definitely be praying for you, Spiros. We love you too. There's one thing you should remember though, it's not in the Bible, that only the good die young.
I've heard that saying, and it's not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible, but it's true.
Hang on, doesn't it say, blessed are those who live but a few short years?
Yes, it does say that.
In the Old Testament.
Blessed are those who die in the Lord.
And yet it then goes on to say
It still goes on.
it's a blessing to live
Yeah.
long as well. So the long and the short, I'm the
Yeah,
short.
that's true.
Well, I reckon you're going to make it, Spiros. I reckon he's going to make it. But we should all pray for him, right? We're going to pray with Spiros. And as he said, no one is brave facing death, or even the idea of death. But as we sing in our song, because he lives, life is worth the living. And there is no fear in the ultimate sense, because our eternity is assured. If we're baptised into Jesus, if we've remained in Christ as Spiros has, it's win-win. To die is gain, and you know, in that sense. So you know, it's not lose-lose; it's win-win. That's really what it is. So our prayers will definitely be with you, and we're all eager. When will you get any results?
Well, I'm going to see the specialist on Wednesday, and he will tell me the ins and outs of
Yeah.
all my blood tests and scans and all that.
So you've had the blood tests and the
I've
scans.
had 2,
Yeah.
I've had scans.
So you're going to hear the results.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
well, there's obviously something's come up because I've got an enlarged spleen for a start, which fights off infections, but that is,
Yeah.
you know, a sign of, you know, cancer or
Could just be a sign of old age, mate.
I'm not old. 27. Come on, get a grip.
Anyway, this is the thing, that with the Lord Jesus with us and us in him, we can face the future
Yeah.
because we have a future.
Yeah.
Absolutely.